Hello everybody, this is MMSMR, and I know it's been a while. I'm sorry guys, I've been really busy, but I have neon stained glass nails on. I've actually had these on for like well over a week now, but I just touched them up so they're nice and shiny, and I did my toes the same way. See? Even the little ones, I had to use a toothpick to get the little ones. And in real life, they're actually much shinier than this. The camera doesn't really do them justice. So today I wanted to come back with the box of beads, because I know that so many of you enjoyed that really short little clip. And we have all these beads. And I should just tell you why I was absent for so long. So firstly, I got a brand new computer and my Windows program doesn't work on it anymore. So I had to find a new editor to work on the HP computer. So that's why I had to like figure that out, what to download and how to put these videos together. That was one thing. And then the other thing is that I was just busy because I have my full-time job and my PhD, and then I got an opportunity to take another job, like a secondary job as an adjunct professor at another college. And it's just an adjunct position, but it equals out to be a nice little bit of money on top of my regular salary. So I had to take that and prepare for that, and it doesn't start till August, but it's just been like a little bit busy. So that's why I've been away. And I found out yesterday that 3 of my art pieces, those 3 ring circus ones I showed you, the 6x6 in another video, all 3 of them sold. So yeah, and then I had a solo art show at another gallery that I just came back from. And then I had a 3rd showing of art, those fancy shoes that I made to go with my art. And they actually placed, they got an honorable mention. The show was best in show and then 3 honorable mentions. And I was the first of the honorable mentions. So I went out and I went to the opening ceremony there. So I just had a very busy couple of weeks, but everything is good. So anyway, I thought we could play with these beads again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 little pockets of beads, but we actually only have 16 colors because there's 2 black and 2 white. But I thought we could go over these. So you have to let me know, guys, do you like this sound? Do you find that nice or annoying? I know some people love sounds like that. I kind of find it a little bit annoying, but I don't know what you guys like. So let me know, because I know everybody has different triggers. Okay. So I'm going to point to some of these, and I just want you to tell me what color I'm pointing to, okay? What color is this? Green, yep. What color is this? Light pink, yep. What color is this? Black, yes. And what color is this? Red, yep. What color is this? White, yep. And what color is this? Blue, and this? Light green, yep. And this one? Purple, yep. How about this? It's like a fuchsia. That's your question. What's this one? Yeah, it's like an aquamarine. Very good. So now, you have to tell me which color you think of when I say a certain thing. So when I say chocolate, what color do you think of? This one? The brown. Very good. When I say grass, what color do you think of? This one? Excellent. When I say fire hydrant, what color do you think of? The red? Very good. When I say wedding dress, what color do you think of? The white. Excellent. When I say robin's egg, what color do you think of? This light blue. Very good. When I say pumpkin, what color do you think of? This orange. Excellent. When I say grape, what color do you think of? This purple. Yes, although grapes can also be green. Good point. When I say Barbie, what color do you think of? The pink. Very good. And when I say crow, what color do you think of? Black. Excellent, excellent. And when I say lime, what color do you think of? Green. Very good. And when I say banana, what color do you think of? Very good. And when I say ocean, what color do you think of? The dark blue. Excellent. So now, let's take a few moments. You have to tell me if you like the sound of the scratching. And I can also tap on this. You have to let me know if you like the tapping. Do you not like the tapping? Is it relaxing or is it not? Just let me know. So, now I am going to take my pointer, my shiny black pointer with the silver glitter, which is actually a brush, and I am going to start putting some colors onto it. So, I guess the first thing we can do is make a rainbow. Red. Well, this is kind of thick actually. I'll take a thinner pointer. So we got red. And let's see how many colors will fit. And orange. Oops. And yellow. And green. And we can barely fit a blue. The purple will not fit. Put them back in. So, there are some colors that are very fun to work with. And the pieces of art I just sold, it was a set of 3 called the 3-Ring Circus. I think I showed you guys them before I mailed them off to the show. But for that, one was red, and one was yellow, and one was blue. They were a set of primary colors, and they were called the 3-Ring Circus collection. And these are also the colors of the Romanian flag, and a couple of South American flags are also these colors. I believe the Colombian flag is this color, although it could be green. I apologize. I think it's red, yellow, and blue though. I should know that because we watched the South American football or soccer enough. Oh, and speaking on that, I think we know what these colors are. So, red, white, and green, which are the colors of the Italian flag. And the Italians are, of course, the champions of Europe. There was tremendous excitement. They won on Sunday. They beat England. And my whole family in Ireland was going crazy because I'm sorry if you're English and watching this, but the Irish, we never root for England. So when the Italians won, there were massive celebrations. And then also, where I live in New York, and the neighborhood I live in is extremely Italian. Like, I'm pure Irish, but I'm the the exception to the rule. Pretty much everyone here is Italian, like, and there's a lot of people who are basically immigrants from Italy. So when Italy won last week, it was massive celebrations. Like, they were setting off fireworks in red, white, and green all over the neighborhood, and people were out in their cars celebrating. And on a town on Long Island, not far from here, there was like a parade of Italian pride with like flags hanging out the window. But it was a huge celebration. It was the biggest celebration since Italy won the World Cup in 2006. And then another color you see a lot that's associated with the Italians is this really light blue color. And it's such a pretty color. And that's the color of their jerseys. Because for some reason the Italian team always wears blue, even though there's no blue in their flag. But yeah, so congratulations to the champions of Europe. And it's funny because, oops, the Irish flag is actually green, white, and gold. Now I know to a lot of people this seems orange, but if you're from Ireland, you know what I mean. Everybody says green, white, and gold. Not green, white, and orange. But yes, but that's the Italian, that's the Irish flag. So we're basically one color off from the Italian flag. There we go. This is also the colors of the Indian flag. But the Indian flag have a little bit of blue in the center. And when I was talking about the Italian flag before, this is also the color of the Mexican flag. But again, the Mexicans have a few more colors in the center of their flag, because they have a symbol on the center of their flag. And here we go. And then red and white and this dark blue. So the colors of the American flag and the French flag and a lot of other flags. Holland is also this color, and Russia. Best friends lives in Brazil, and the Brazilian flag is green and yellow and blue. Isn't that pretty? I love the Brazilian flag. It's one of my favorites. I think my favorite flags, I love the Brazilian flag and the Japanese flag, which is so pretty. It's just white with a red center, but I love it. And I also like the pattern of the American flag, and I'm not just saying that because I live in America. I legitimately like the flag. But yeah, so those are the colors. Oh, we can also talk about the colors of the Olympics. I don't know if they're all going to fit though. Let's see. We'll try our best. The Olympic rings. Okay, so oopsies. So let's see, we might just get this to fit. Let's see, will this cooperate or will this not? Okay, it sort of cooperated. So the rings for the Olympics, there's 5 rings, and they represent all the colors. There's basically, of these 5 rings, it represents a color that's on every flag in the world, essentially. So either red, yellow, green, blue, black, or white appears in the one of the world flags. And there's 5 rings, and it's on a white background. So there's technically 6 Olympic colors. Even though there's only 5 rings, there's 6 colors. And the Olympics are coming soon to Japan. And hopefully everything will be alright, because they're still worried about COVID. We have variants and cases rising. So it's scary, but hopefully everything turns out okay. And then we have gradients. Like, oops. Oops, I'm dropping everything today, guys. So we have light pink, dark pink, and like a magenta. Oops, it's almost like a purple. It escaped. And then dark purple. So there's a nice gradient there. also have gradients of blue, although there's no super light blue in this set. We just have those two. I'm surprised that they don't have a really light blue in this set, but they have this kind of off orange color. So here's another example of a gradient, where you have like dark red to like orange red to orange to yellow. And then we have yet another gradient, dark green and light green. Let's see. And then of course, there's the classic checkerboard pattern. Which is black and white, and black and white, and black and white. And doesn't that look pretty together? The reason I got this big case of beads is actually because I use them a lot to prop up pieces of my art. Oops. I also really like this color combination together. This this aqua color with the light pink. I love this color combination. And sometimes you can throw a little bit of either the really hot pink or even some of the blue in it. And it looks really nice. I did a color combination like this for a postcard-sized art show in Brooklyn a few years ago, and the piece sold. So I might do something similar this year again, just because it's been a few years since I've used that color combination. So that show's going to be happening next year. I think they canceled it this year because of like lingering COVID effects, because New York's being very, very cautious. But I might do it again next year. These two color combinations, something like that, because it's so pretty. Or maybe I'll do a mix of like the aqua, the light pink, and the dark pink. So pretty. I also really like these two colors together. So what do you think? What are your favorite colors? You can't really ask me what my favorite color is. That's a terrible question for an artist, because I love them all. I use them all and I love them all. So it's impossible for me to choose. But I was happy to have found this case. So I hope that you all enjoyed that. Originally I was just planning to do this for the video. Then I got this in the mail. Now I think I have mentioned to some of you guys before that I do a lot of work for the toy industry, because even though my official job is a college professor, that's what I do. I'm a full-time professor at one school where I teach English, and I actually monitor the English adjuncts, the whole department basically, or the online fraction of the department. I also teach communication. I just got that side job doing that, communication or creative thinking course at another college. But I also still work as a journalist on the side. Really do a lot of freelance work, and I do a lot for the games, the toys and games industry, because it kind of ties into what I'm doing for my PhD, which I'm also still working on. So anyway, I recently found out about this company. They're called Adventera Games, and they do these wonderful, wonderful board games and puzzles for very young children. Like, for example, this one's intended for 2-year-olds, but this is really fun because even though it's intended for 2-year-olds, you can actually make it challenging enough to be really good for adults as well. And we're going to be going over this. So this is called Ecologic Memory, and what this is the memory game, and the theme is animals at risk. Now I know that this sounds horrible and distressing, but that's actually not the intention. Basically, this is a set of 32 cards, and each one features, or each set, so there's 16 in total, feature an animal that is at risk or endangered in the wild. So here, for example, on the cover we have a koala bear. So the theme of this game, it's basically a matching game where you take the cards out and you match the animal. like the single koala here, to the card featuring the animal and its baby. So I guess we could say maybe this is the mommy koala with the baby koala, and this is the daddy koala. And you can put them all together to create the little family. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I just think it's so cute, and wait till you see the designs, they're lovely. I'm very into children's books. I write children's books. I actually just got 4 children's books accepted by a publisher, so they'll be coming out. I have one children's book on the market anyway. I've actually published 6 books, but I have 4 more children's books coming out within the next 2.5 years. So I'm so in. I don't illustrate them, but I work with illustrators, or the publisher finds great illustrators, and I love illustrations for that reason. I'm just crazy about them. So I just wanted to go over this. Like, look at the whale and elephants and turtles and eagles. And I love how many different languages this is in. So we were just talking about flags, right? Let's look over the flag. So here we have the British flag and the American flag to indicate English. So it is just the rules in English. And obviously this also applies to Ireland and Australia and New Zealand, because they also speak English, and a lot of the Caribbean islands also speak English, so that also goes under this. And then Italy, Italian, and French, and German, and Spanish, which would also apply to like a lot of the South American countries, pretty much everybody except for Brazil. Oh, and there's Portuguese, that would apply to Portugal and Brazil. And Dutch. And this, I believe this is the flag of Norway. Am I correct? Is that Norwegian? I have to look it up. I should know that flag. I think, yeah, I think this is Norway, I believe, because this is Denmark. I know the Denmark flag. Oh, and then up here is Sweden. So, oh, and then we have Poland. And this is Czechoslovakian, I believe, or Croatian. No, it's Czechoslovakian, Croatian. Croatia has the Czech pattern on the flag. So, yeah. So I hope I got those all right. If I didn't, let me know in the comments. I should know I try to memorize all the flags. I should know them because I watch international sports enough. But there you go. But I just think it's so cool. This game is sold all over the world. It's actually, the company, I don't know where the company is based out of. I think they're either American or Canadian. I think no, it's made in Europe, so they're not, no, it's actually made in Switzerland. And the thing I love about this is that it's all eco-friendly materials. With all the flags back here again. So let's go through the cards and then we can play with this a little bit. So here we have, let me get my pointer. So the first set are snow leopards. So we have the daddy snow leopard and the mommy and the baby. And then here we have wolves. So the daddy wolf and the mommy wolf and the baby wolf. And the way that this works is that you pop these out. Oops. And then you would turn them over. And as you can see, they have these cute little patterns on the back. So you have the yellow bear footprint, you have the orange bird print, you have a pink bird print, a purple footprint, a paw print, a green paw print, a blue hoof print, a big black, it looks like a bear print, a brown hoof print, a little orange duck goose footprint, although I suppose it's a duck because geese, at least Canada geese, my favorite animals, have black feet. And then this little tan, little webbed foot. So all the feet on the back. So the way that this goes is that we're going to set these up and then you do a memory game trying to match each one. But so there are the wolves, the wolf family. And where did that go? Oh, Or not leopard, I think these are snow leopards. Snow leopards, see the snow? So they are leopard, but they're a different type of leopard, a very specific type. And then here we have the bears. So there's the daddy bear, and the mommy bear, and the baby bear. And it looks like they have fish. Look at that. So cute. Get these out. Oops. And then here we have the daddy polar bear and the mommy and the baby polar bear. And they're in an ice cap. And look at the stars in the sky. They're out at night. And then here we have a daddy rhino, the mommy rhino, and the baby rhino. Or maybe it's supposed to be like the baby alone and then the baby with its parent, either a mother or a father. I don't know. Maybe it's not daddy, mommy, baby. Maybe it's just baby and then parent. I'm not sure. Because there, that looks like a baby. Maybe it depends on the animal. They're so cute. There's a butterfly up there. Yeah, because look at this one. It's just the baby eagle alone. And then the baby eagle with the mommy eagle. I love the way this is illustrated. It's so cute. And look at how happy he looks to be back with mommy or daddy. And then look. These are orangutans. So we have the baby orangutan with the mommy orangutan. And I'm assuming that this is the mom just because the male orangutans have these like really prominent features on their faces. They're really cute, but they're very distinctive looking. The males are like very, very large and very distinctive looking. So like Google adult orangutan male and you'll see what I mean. But I love orangutans. They're so beautiful. And there's actually a word for them. The word orangutan means person of the forest. I can't even remember. I read that at the zoo at some point, or I either read it on the zoo or like saw it on some animal show. But I just think that's so lovely. Person of the forest. And their babies actually stay with the parents for quite a while. And then here are gorillas. So you have, it looks like a big daddy gorilla, the baby gorilla. There's the baby gorilla on their own. And they're so cute. And gorillas and orangutans, this card got a little smudged, I don't know why, it just took it out. But gorillas and chimpanzees are actually the closest relatives to humans. They're so cute. And then we have, these are some of my favorite animals, personally. Giraffes. This might be a daddy giraffe. It's sitting down. The mommy giraffe and the baby giraffe. Maybe that's the mommy giraffe, that's the daddy, that's the baby. Look at how cute they are. I love giraffes. They're just so beautiful and sweet. And then here we have a mommy elephant with the baby. There's a baby on its own. And they're so cute. Elephants are just adorable. I love elephants. I love all animals. I really do. And then we have sea turtles. So it looks like this is a mommy sea turtle. This is a daddy sea turtle. And there's the baby sea turtle riding on daddy's shell. So cute. They look all very happy to be together. This back. And then look, we have whales. This definitely looks like a mommy whale with the eyelashes. And there's the daddy whale. And there's the baby whale. And the little baby has eyelashes too, so I'm assuming it's a little girl. And I love the way the cards kind of fit together. Look at that, like a continuous picture. It's a cute little family. And then here we have tiger with its parent. This looks like a baby tiger too. And there he is with his mom or his dad. Aren't they beautiful? Tigers are really stunning when you see them up close. Although, honestly, one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen up close is peacock. If you guys have ever seen a male peacock up close in the sun, oh my god, it's stunning. We have them at the Bronx Zoo. They're really moochy. They're so cute. They come right up to people, and they're so beautiful. They're not included in this pack though, because I don't believe they're endangered, but they're gorgeous. And then here we have a panther. So a black panther, so it looks like a mommy panther, and a daddy panther, and a baby panther. They're beautiful. So lovely. The illustrations are so cute. Whoever illustrated this did such a good job. And then everybody's gonna know what this is. Pandas. So there's either a mommy or a daddy panda. Mommy and daddy with the baby. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I love pandas. I only saw them in person once, many years ago when I was very young. We had them at the Bronx Zoo. And I went up to see them, and I still remember it. I was very young at the time, but I do remember going to see them. But aren't they lovely? And then finally, the last one in the set. The same one that's on the cover, the koala bears. It looks like maybe daddy koala and mommy and baby. Isn't that lovely? We're surrounded by bamboo, which is what they eat. I just love the job that was done on these. So the way you play this game, you can make this game very simple. Like you could just play with 2 cards, for instance. If you're going to play with a 2-year-old child. So you could pull 2 of these out, like, right? Like, let's mix them up a little bit. And you just set them down. And then you would just mix them up. And then you would turn one over and say to the child, oh look, there's the 2 pandas. Can we find the other panda to make 3? And then you would turn this one over. And oh, well there's a koala. Can we find the other 2 koalas to make 3? Turn that over. And then you would just select another card. Look, a panda. Do you remember where the other 2 pandas are? And you'd hit that. And then there's your set. And so then you know that this is also a set. So you could play it really, really simple like that with a small child. Or you could play it really, really difficult. So you could set out a lot of different cards that you could have. For instance, the black panthers here. You can put them up here, like one here. And then you have the orangutans. So we could put them there and there. And then perhaps the eagles. Put them down there. So now you have like 6 sets. No, and then we could make it even more complicated, right? You could add another animal, like the polar bears. Put them down. And then just mix all the cards up. And then, at random, just start choosing them. So, here's the baby eagle. Can we try to find its parents? Or its parent, in the case of the eagle? And then we would turn this one over. Well, there are 2 black panthers. Can we find the 3rd one? Turn that back over. And you just have to remember where each one is. Well, here's the mommy eagle with the baby. And if we turn over here, there we go. We found the other baby. We can move these back. Okay. So now let's turn this one over. And there's a lone orangutan. Can we try to find its parent? Go here. Well, there's a lone polar bear. Can we try to find its parent? Or it's, yeah, not lone polar bear. These are the 2 polar bears. We had to find the 3rd one. Let's turn over this one. And there is a black panther. Now, can you remember where the other panthers were? They were right there. So the family's united. And so then we just have these left. Let's turn over this one. Well, there's the polar bear, the single polar bear. Can we find his family? And if we turn that over, then we've united them. And then you know by default, there's the orangutans matched together too. So that's the most classic way to play it. But I thought the other thing that we could do is play a memory game where we take some of these animals. I'm just going to take a set of 2 each time. And I'm going to test you guys' memory. So, let's lay these out. We'll take the bears, okay. Let's do 6. So, we have here whales, tigers, turtles, elephants, orangutans, and bears. So I'm going to turn this over. Now, let's test your memory. What is this one? Can you remember? Can you remember? The bear. Did you get that right? You're so very good. Now, what is this one? Can you remember? Can you remember? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you remember? The tigers. Did you remember that? If you didn't, don't worry. I probably wouldn't either. Now this one. What was under here? Can you remember? Can you remember? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elephants. Did you remember that? If not, no worries. I probably wouldn't have either. Now, there's 1, 2, 3 left. 3, 2, 1 left. What is this one? Can you remember what this one is? Do the countdown. Try to remember. Try to remember. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whales. Do you remember the first one? Did you? If not, don't worry. For some reason, when I play these games, I'm horrible at these memory games. But for some reason, I can usually remember the first one and the last one the best. So, now we are between 1 and 2. So, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. What is this one? Can you remember? Can you remember? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. And it's the turtles. They're so cute. It reminds me of the movie Nemo. You know, the surfer turtle. The dude turtle. Adorable. So cute sea turtles. Alright, so now we are down to this one last final one. Do you remember what was on this last card? What animal haven't we seen yet? Do you remember? I'll count down. Try to think. Try to remember. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the orangutans. Did you remember that? Did you? If not, don't worry. I probably wouldn't have either. Alright. So I guess we can play again. So this time we have wolves and snow leopards. I'm sorry for the horrible noise outside. I'm filming giraffes. I'm filming this much earlier than I normally do. And I don't have any control over how noisy people are outside. Okay. And then tigers and pandas and koala bears. So now I'm going to give you more time to look at these. I'm sorry for the glare on this one. Let's see if I can fix this. Well, not really. But okay, I'll just hold it like this. So we have tigers, pandas, koalas, wolves, snow leopards, giraffes. Giraffes, snow leopards, wolves, koalas, pandas, tigers. Okay? Tigers, pandas, koalas, wolves, snow leopards, giraffes. tigers, pandas, koalas, wolves, snow leopards, giraffes. And then tigers, pandas, koalas, wolves, snow leopards, giraffes. Okay, I'm going to give you a few moments just to look at this. So just really look at them and try to remember them. Just look at them. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Think about it. Try to remember them. Okay, so did you look long enough? Now I'm going to turn these over. And we'll start easier this time. So I'll start with this one. Do you remember what animal was behind this one? The first one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was the tiger and its cub. Did you remember this one? Okay, put that back. And now we'll try to do the second easiest. This one. Do you remember what was behind this one? Which was the last one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was a giraffe and its baby. Did you remember this one? Okay. Now, how about this one? Do you remember what this one was? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you remember? It was a koala bear and its baby. Did you remember that one? Okay. Now how about this one? Do you remember what this one was? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was the wolf and its baby. Did you remember this one? Okay. Now we have 2 left. Only 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So how about this one? Do you remember what this one is? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The panda bear and its baby. Did you remember this one? Okay. And now we're down to the last one. The final one. Did you remember what this one is? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was the snow leopards. Did you remember this one? Okay. So now we're going to play one last game where it's going to be a true or false game. So you have a 50-50% chance of being right. So, true or false, both of these cards feature the same animal. Am I telling the truth or am I lying? Make a decision. True or false? They both feature the same animal. And take a guess. And false. I was lying. They feature different animals. Elephants and a panda. Okay. True or false? Both of these cards show a parent and a baby together. Both of these cards feature 2 animals on them, a parent and a baby. Is that true or is that false? Try to decide. True or false? And that was true. We have the baby polar bear with its parent and the baby orangutan with its parent. So I was telling the truth. Now, true or false? One of these cards features a single animal. One of these cards features a single animal. True or false? False or true? Make a decision, make a decision. And true, I was telling the truth. This card featured a single koala, and this card features the mommy bear and the baby bear. And then we're going to play another game now. One of these cards is a wolf, and one of these cards is a polar bear. Which card is the wolf and which card is the polar bear? Is this the wolf or the polar bear? Polar bear or the wolf? Make a decision. 3, 2, 1. The polar bear was on the right and the wolf was on the left. Were you correct? Good. And one of these cards is a cat, one is a giraffe. Is the cat on the left or the right? Left or the right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left. It's on the left. So that is all. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day and sweet dreams.